Lesson 3, how to create slide content. So in lesson 2, we created a business tutorial presentation titled How to Start Your Business. So we'll be working with the same presentation in this lesson, and you'll be learning fresh 6 things in this new lesson, which are number 1, of course, how to insert and format texts. Number 2, how to insert and format tables. Number 3, how to insert and format charts. Number 4, how to insert and format smart art. Number 5, how to insert and format images. And last but not least, number 6, how to insert and format media. Okay, so first off, how to insert and format text. PowerPoint has great features with which you can create visually appealing slides, and with these features you can change the color of the text, change the font, make it bigger, make it smaller, etc. And one of these features is word art. You can use word art to add effects to text inside the text box, and it can also make the text look wavy or slanted. So number 1, let's change the text to word art. So pull up the document that the PowerPoint presentation that we created in the last lesson, which was how to start a business. And before we begin, I just want to change the theme of this presentation real quick, and I just want to show you how easy it is to change the theme. So to change the theme, you want to click on View, Slide Master, and you want to click on Themes right here. And I want to click on something that's kind of bright and lighter. So I want to click on this, and I want to close the master view, and the theme has been changed automatically in just a few seconds. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the main title on how to start a business to word art. So how do you do that? You want to click on the box, so of course it won't be selected, so just go ahead and click on the text box, and then you want to highlight the text box. After that, you want to go to Insert, the tab that's next to Home, and you want to look for an icon that has an A on it, which is the word art icon. You want to click on that, and it will give you a bunch of options and customizations on what you can change the text into. I want to click on something greenish because I like it. I just want to click it once, and as you can see, a word art has been posted on my screen, on my slide. A new text has been inserted, and the previous will not change. It will stay the same, but a new text will be inserted. So I just want to delete the previous one, and to delete the previous text, all you want to do is hover over the background, the boundary. For example, if you're right here and you want to just hover over the boundary, and once you do that, you just want to click it once, and you want to click on backspace on your keyboard, and text will be gone. You want to do the same thing for this one. Hover over the boundary like this, click on it once, and click backspace, and the text will be gone. Now you want to customize this a little bit. So I'm going to click on the text box, I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to go to the Home tab and change the font, the size of the font. So I want to click on something 40 that fills my screen and looks good. Once I'm done with it, I can also change the font of this text. For example, it's Arial Black right now. I can change it to Algerian, Arial Narrow, and a bunch of other font that you can choose from. So I just want to click on Arial Black right now. So I'm done with the customization. Now I just want to reposition my text. To reposition your text, just simply click on the text box, and the same way you deleted the text before, now you want to hover over the background, the boundary, and instead of clicking just once, you want to drag it to reposition the text anywhere on the slide. So I just want to reposition it right here, and now I want to insert a new word art. To do that, you want to click on Insert again next to Home. Go ahead and click on word art. Now I want to choose something red. So I want to click on this one, and once you do that, you'll notice that your text here, a new text box has been appeared with the choice of word art that I selected before. So you just want to highlight it, change it to any text that you want. This is your personal customization. This is a presentation on okay, so I'm just going to highlight this, go to Home tab, change the size 36, and I want to change the font to Algerian, or just keep the font to Arial Black. It looks kind of cool. and I want to reposition it by going to the boundary and dragging it. Actually, let's go ahead and highlight it and change it a bit, make it a bit smaller. Now I want to reposition it somewhere right here. Then I want to click on insert again, click on word art, and now I want to add a new text, something yellow and orangey. So I just want to click it once. Word art, click it once, and I want to reposition it. Now I want to change it to on how to start a business. And I want to highlight it, home tab, change the size or the font to 24, and I want to reposition it. And there you go. Up next is how to create multiple columns in a single shape. So PowerPoint allows you to arrange your text into columns. So it gives off a kind of like a newspaper look. This will enable you to add more text to your slides. And it will also make it a bit easier for you to read it. So we'll be using the second slide in our business document. So go back to your slide, your presentation that you created. Now I want to go to the second slide that we created. I just want to reposition the text. Okay, so that looks good. And I want to change all these text to columns because I believe that this space is unnecessary and the text should be filled up with all of the remaining white background. So to do that, you want to, of course, change it to column, just like a newspaper kind of look. So to do that, you want to click on the text box, and you want to right click anywhere. So you want to right click anywhere, and you want to click on format shape, which is at the bottom of the dialog box. You want to click on format shape, and once you do that, a dialog box will appear on the right of your screen. And this was already enabled before, so I had to close it and I had to show you how to do that. So just right click, format shape. So this is what I did before. Right click, format shape, and this dialog box will appear. So it says shape options, and right next to shape options it is going to say text options. So click on text options, and it is going to be on default on this A, text and fill outline. You want to go to the text box right here, all the way at the end right here. So click on the text box once, and at the bottom you'll see columns. So click on the columns, and a dialog box will appear. So just a quick overview of what we did. Cross that off. So we're on the slide, and you want this to be changed into columns. So just click on once, right click, format shape. You want to go to text options and text box, and all the way at the bottom you'll see columns. So it's pretty simple, and you'll have this dialog box right here. And I want the number represent the number of columns you want. So 1 column, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want a lot of columns. I just want something that looks kind of cool and minimal. So I'll pick 3. And spacing is the spacing between each column. So I want to put 0.4. Now this could be your personal customization. This is not something that you have to copy me. The numbers of columns and spacing, this is something you have to do yourself. Something that suits you. Whatever that suits you according to your needs. So once you're done with it, just click OK. And as you can see, it has been into 3 columns. Now I don't have a lot of text. If I had, it would have started a new column with the remaining text that I have. So since I don't have it, it is going to not have any. So, but if I keep typing, so if I click on business, 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 you'll see that the next word that I'll type, it will automatically come right here. So this is how you make columns on your slide. So it was pretty simple to do that. As you can see, you just need to right click, format shape, text options, text box right here, columns, and change it to any one. So I want to go back to 0 and 0 and 0